Aquarius, ¿qué pasó? Here is your monthly reading for May. I've been doing the monthly readings for 2 years now, and previously I did specify the moon in my monthly readings, but I'm not going to do that anymore because I feel like it's confusing people. The views on my monthly readings are just terrible, and I really want to change that. So this could be Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or Mercury. However, I do suggest watching the reading for your moon sign. And if that doesn't resonate, watch Mercury. I've made a few videos of this channel explaining why I see the moon and Mercury as the keys to synastry. I'm picking up on some really mellow energy, which is rare for Aquarius. I said mellow when the first card is the devil. El Diablo. Oh shit. Cinco de Copas. 5 Cups. I guess I suck. La Muerte. Death. Diez de Oros. 10 of Pentacles. La Estrella, the star. El Ermitaño, the hermit. If this is your story, I sympathize. I don't sympathize, I empathize. Because I've gone through this recently. So, I feel like your story is a lot more painful than mine. Mine is pretty minor in the big scheme of things. So I preached against social media at this channel and with clients for years. I stopped doing Twitter years ago. Stopped Facebook again years ago. I never really could do Facebook. I loathe Facebook. Instagram was probably my favorite of all social media. So I had been off Instagram for about a year, went back a few weeks ago. Right away, someone who had followed my previous account slides into the DMs. And I knew better. I saw the red flags, but I ignored them because I've been in hermit mode for 5 years, so feeling feisty. And it went the way that I knew it was probably going to go. It didn't turn into anything, but it hurt. There was an ending. I blocked him. He blocked me back. And it hurt. But I'm seeing a relationship here that may have ended. Maybe you met online. Maybe you met on social media. I do associate the star, Aquarius, with social media. I hesitate to use certain words, but there was this strong karmic pull, okay? Saturn, which rules Capricorn, is all about karma. You felt like this was fated. You felt like you and this person were on the same page and you were headed in a very steady direction toward something substantial. An optimal life partnership. Marriage. You have things in common. You have shared values. You have shared interest. The sex is good. So you were headed down this path, but then maybe it dawned on you that you were giving a lot more than you were receiving, because 5 of Cups is the card of unrequited love. It's an Amy Winehouse song. Back to Black. Billie Holiday. Don't Explain. Patsy Cline. She's Got You. I'm not seeing third party here. That's always a possibility, but I'm just seeing something significant that has ended. A very clear ending. And now you're in hermit mode. You're trying to detach from this, but you're still hurting. You're trying to heal. If this is your story, if this resonates, it's not going to resonate with everyone. That's impossible. It's a monthly reading for a vast unseen collective. If this is your story, a mistake I see a lot of people making is cheating the process, trying to get out of this as quickly as possible. People don't want to feel the loss, so they numb it out. They numb it out with drugs, alcohol, getting into another relationship, going on the rebound, and not really honoring this process, not really feeling and accepting this loss, and doing some work in this place of stillness, this place of quiet solitude, truly healing before moving on to the next relationship. Because if you don't honor the process, if you try to shortchange it, if you try to do a shortcut and get into another relationship or rebound, you're going to find yourself dragging all that trash, all that crap from the previous relationship into the new relationship, and you're going to have the same result. So that's just my very strong recommendation. If this is your story, if something has ended recently and it was substantial, meaning you spent maybe 2 years or more with this person, don't run from the Five of Cups. Feel the loss. Feel that pain. Don't numb out. Spend some time alone. Think about why things ended. You could say, well, because this person was a sorry, lying, cheating piece of shit. But go in deep. Do some shadow work. Because playing victim, that's not going to get you anywhere. I mean, I've been in some terrible relationships, but I don't think I've ever been so deluded as to think that it was all that person's fault. You know, we choose who we choose, and when a relationship ends, it's never just one person. We both contribute. Both parties contribute to the demise of the relationship. So accept the part that you played in this. See it with a clear eye. Gain some objectivity. You know, see it for what it really was, what really transpired with the two of you. So, yeah, don't play the victim role. Try to see things with a clear eye and say, okay, this is what happened. This is what I really loved about this person. They had this trait and this quality. I would love to find that in another person. But they had this thing, and I don't want to have that experience ever again. I don't want to find another partner that has that trait, that characteristic. You have to clear space before you can truly open up and go into a new relationship with a sense of power, peace, clarity. You know who you are. You know what you want. You don't want to repeat the same thing. You don't want to get stuck in a pattern of always attracting the same kind of person, the same kind of energy. Because if you do it enough, you're going to get to a place where you're just shut down, you're bitter, and you're not going to welcome any more people into your life. And if you're life affirming and you are fully alive and you're celebrating yourself and your sexuality, well, the Journey song comes to mind. Don't stop believing. And I'm preaching to myself. 48 years old, I have plenty of failed relationships behind me, but I'm still a romantic. I'm still very life affirming. I'm still hula hooping at the age of 48. And I know I'm good. I know my value. I know what I bring to a relationship. I know the part I played in the ending of all my relationships. I know what I want, what I claim, and what I will never go through again. Please provide an energetic summation for Aquarius. 3 additional cards. Trace Moss 454. I have to look at the camera more. Can't look down at the cards all the time. Cinco de Bastos out of Swords. Don't go back and forth with this person. If things have ended, just move on. And I've been in that energy before where a relationship ends. I was looking at some old email recently, like 2 nights ago. I saved all the email between me and the most recent ex. We were on and off for years. I finally walked away for good in November 2016. And I thought that is so gross, how we were just digging into the wounds and just attacking each other, and there's nothing that's going to come from that. You know, the blame game. Reina de Oros, Queen of Pentacles. Just sit on your throne. You know your worth. You know your value. Don't cheapen yourself by going back and forth with this person. It ended for a very good reason. Maybe the Bastos, 9 of Wands. You're battle weary. That's fine. Take a nap. Take a nap. Get your power back before you go into the next relationship. So that's what I have for Aquarius. I hope that helps. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.